All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the entertainment news, and we'll start up with this one. Ebenezer Obey dismisses rumors of his death. Veteran gospel artist Ebenezer Obey Fabiyi has shut down swirling rumors about his death. On Monday night, social media was rife with rumors that the 83-year-old had died, and some had even taken to their social media spaces to express their condolences over his demise. Reacting to the death rumor, the veteran posted a video on his Instagram page where he assured fans and well-wishers that he is very much alive and in good health. Speaking in a blend of Yoruba, English, and Pidgin, Ebenezer Obey Fabiyi said, and I quote, "Hello, my name is Professor Ebenezer Obey Fabiyi. Satan, you don't lose, oh. Satan, you don't lose, you don't pafuka. Now, lie, you they talk, you don't pafuka." Take a look.
Hello, my name is Evangelist Professor Ebenezer Obey Fabiyi. Satan, you don't lose, oh. Satan, you don't lose, oh. Lie, you they talk, you don't pafuka. It is a fake news that started a few hours ago that I, Evangelist Professor Ebenezer Obey, have passed on to glory. It is a pure lie. I am alive. I'm alive, says the Lord. And don't believe any fake news. I am alive. And I dare can't pray. My time is not up yet. So thank you very much. All people who have been calling. Hello.
Yes, unfortunately, Ebenezer Obey is far from the only victim of these false reports in the Nigerian entertainment industry. These misleading claims often only stir up unnecessary panic among fans and fellow celebrities, as well as confusion for those concerned. Celebrities like Olu Jacobs, Ngozi Ezeonu, Zach Orji, Tony Umez, and even Patience Osoko, amongst others, have falsely been reported dead on social media and in a similar manner, and they also came out to refute the false reports. Why does this happen every time? Clickbait, yeah, TikTok, and YouTube.
This is the age of monetization. It's the age of monetization, and then we have cases where people are just posting because they need the clicks, the views get them the money. X especially, where all this news, go viral. Let's not even talk about Facebook. Facebook is like...
No, that one, that's the home of fake news.
So I don't know how this can be regulated over time. We're not just fighting it here in Nigeria, we're fighting it in the whole world. It's the third world war we're fighting, which is social media. And bad news has a way of spreading faster than even good news. We had situations where recently I saw a post. It's just a lot of things happening on social media, and then people just bringing out stuff about people and talking about, oh, this person passed on, this person passed on. But yeah, I mean,
we're glad that the evangelist is alive, and of course he still use opportunities to just give us one or two vibes. Satan, you don't lose.
That's a new TikTok sound. That's a new TikTok sound. Yeah.
Baba, ride on it.
Or cleverly, Paul, cleverly.
Just jump on it.
Jump on it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, still on the entertainment news. Next up, Ice Prince says M.I. Abaga taught him how to rap. Nigerian rapper Ice Prince has given flowers to whom it is due, as he stated M.I. Abaga taught him how to rap, describing him as his mentor. Ice Prince disclosed this while speaking to East Bayou on Curiosity Made Me Ask. He described M.I. as a big brother who shaped his career and equipped him with the knowledge and discipline needed to excel in the industry. Ice Prince attributed his lyrical prowess to years of training under M.I.'s guidance, while explaining that the foundation given to him by M.I. makes it impossible for him to deliver whack verses. Take a look.
I could rap on any beat, with anybody, with any rapper, and I will stand out. I'm not gonna have a whack verse on a song. I'm not saying other rappers cannot rap or do their thing, but you're not gonna say I'm whack. What about the best, man? Shout out to M.I. Abaga. I rapped with M.I. for years. If you can rap next to M.I., then I'll give you some respect. I did for years. That's my big bro. He taught me how to do He taught me how to do well, bro. I could rap on.
I mean, this news right here is not even news. At the end of the day, we all know that MI, you know, had been one of the forerunners of. I mean,
true that.
Besides, there were people before MI that were there. You know, Rugged Man, all of them.
There was the Ferocious, the Terry the Rap Man, the Mode Knights, the Hillbillies, the Hillbillies, Thoroughbreds.
Yeah, there were these guys. But MI, he brought ingenuity into it as well. Aside just being commercial, he also had lots of ingenuity in his rap, and he was the first. I think he was the first commercial Nigerian rap artist that we had. Yeah, it was very commercial. He had lots of success commercial-wise.
Yeah, true.
At the point why this news is actually interesting was at that point where MI and Jesse were coming out into the mainstream. He was just on the rise with his own career, so it takes a lot for
to carry people along,
to carry people along. And like Ice Prince said, he had the time to put him through bars and all that stuff. And guess what? Ice Prince went on to become one of the best rappers we had in Nigeria. Jesse Jacks also has his bragging rights as one of the best lyricists out there. So I mean, he did well not just for his brothers, but for the conglomerate coming from Jos.
And it was like a Chalk Boy movement, Jos Boys movement, J-Town Boys. Yeah. Everybody was just super talented, and I love the whole movement. How, like you said, there was the MI factor, and before you knew it, there was the Jesse factor, and before you knew it, there was the there was the Ice Prince factor.
Miller, India. All these guys.
Young L
from Jos.
That was a movement.
He started a movement, so you have to give it to him.
Shout out to MI.
That's the one thing that Olamide also stands out for.
True.
The fact that he opened up the way for a lot of artists. So his legacy lives on regardless.
Definitely. Yeah. Shout out to you, MI. On to the next story. Drake expands lawsuit against Universal Music Group. Canadian rapper Drake has escalated his legal battle with Universal Music Group UMG, expanding his lawsuit to include claims of defamation stemming from Kendrick Lamar's widely viewed Super Bowl halftime performance. The lawsuit, originally filed in January 2025, accuses UMG, home of both artists, of knowingly promoting Kendrick's Grammy-winning diss track, Not Like Us, which Drake alleges falsely portrays him as a certified pedophile. Now, Drake's legal team is claiming that Lamar's performance during the 2025 Super Bowl further fueled the damaging narrative. Although Kendrick Lamar omitted the explicit phrase certified pedophile from the live show, it delivered the line, "Say Drake, I hear you like him young," while staring into the camera in an intense moment that quickly went viral. According to the updated lawsuit, this moment further solidified the public's belief in the truth of allegations against Drake and allegedly contributed to an increase in threats directed at the rapper and his family. Not only did streams of the recording increase significantly following these two mega cultural events, but threats against Drake and his family did as well, the amended suit states. Not Like Us was one of the several diss tracks released during a highly publicized feud between the two rap titans in early 2024. The track topped charts in both the US and UK and earned Kendrick Lamar 5 Grammy Awards, including Record of the Year and Song of the Year. UMG has dismissed the allegation as utterly without merit and criticized Drake's legal team for what they describe as absurd legal steps. In a pointed response to the lawsuit amendment, UMG stated, and I quote, "Drake, unquestionably one of the world's most accomplished artists and with whom we've enjoyed a 16-year successful relationship, is being misled by legal representative," end quote. The record label also addressed a recent procedural ruling that allowed Drake's team limited access to UMG's internal documents as part of the discovery process, something UMG had previously attempted to block. Drake will personally be subject to discovery as well. As the old saying goes, be careful what you wish for, UMG warned. Drake's team, however, stood firm, replying, "Drake knows exactly what he asked for, the truth and accountability."
Yes, also, meanwhile, the Super Bowl halftime show continues to spark debate. Tennis legend Serena Williams, who appeared on stage during the performance and has been previously romantically linked to Drake, was seen dancing to Not Like Us. Many fans interpreted her participation as a jab at Drake. However, in a recent interview with Time magazine, Williams shut down the speculation, saying, and I quote, "Absolutely not. I would never do that, and that was sad. And anyone would ever think that I have never had negative feelings towards him," end quote. The legal drama unfolds as Drake and Lamar battle it out on the charts once again. Lamar's latest track, Father Luther, featuring Caesar, is currently in its 8th week at #1 on the US singles chart, while Drake's Nokia has returned to the #2 spot. As tensions mount both in court and on the charts, the feud between two of hip-hop's biggest stars continues to dominate headlines.
Where do we start from? Let me pick the Serena Williams part. Serena, there's no need to explain. That looked like a planned thing, because we know there was something with you and Drake. Then Drake had called you out on several of his songs, abusing you one way or the other. What a better way, what a big stage to come and creep walk when Kendrick Lamar, that you have beef with, is performing a song that is causing all the commotion, not like us.
I mean, because there's no other explanation. There's no other reason for it.
There was no need. There was no need explaining whatsoever. We got the message. You don't need to explain.
Yeah.
But whatever rocks
it was
your boat.
entertainment for us. Anyways.
Like, it was... I said, wow, that is a slap on Drake's face. Williams creep walking with Kendrick Lamar performing Not Like Us on the Super Bowl stage. Yeah. Massive. Then the whole drama with Drake and...
I mean, at this point, yeah, everybody feels like Drake is overdoing it, you know, taking these lawsuits to another extent. They feel like, you know, it's a bit too much. But do you think that there's some truth to Drake's suit? I mean, there has to be something motivating him.
So I guess even before the Super Bowl, people were saying, will Kendrick perform Not Like Us on that stage, looking at the lines that I used on that song to avoid all these lawsuits, defamation. But he tried. He didn't. Yeah, you said, Drake, I know you like them young, certified. You didn't say, you didn't use those lines.
You didn't use the words, yeah.
But everybody in the stadium echoed it.
Yeah.
So he's feeling some type of way that, yo, you keep defaming me. People will now really think this is true, blah, blah, blah. But the annoying thing in this beef, Drake also insulted Kendrick Lamar and his family.
So the question is, what does Drake want? For them to take out the song?
That is not possible.
It's not possible. The song has gone on to win Grammy Award.
Just rest in Jesus' name, Drake. Drake, you're messing up the OVOs, so stop it. You're making everything just look soft.
Right.
You've recorded your project with Party Next Door, and you're expecting more projects. I think you should just
doing well, actually, commercially.
And that's why UMG is saying that his legal representatives have just pushing him unnecessarily. This is something that's...
And you're still working with them.
Yeah. There are reports saying that, yo, he wants to resign, but they want his stock to go low, so that when they bring anything to the table, it will just still, So Drake and Kendrick Lamar are signed under the UMG with different record labels. It's just crazy. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up today's entertainment news. Coming up next is Socialville, where we explore the wild and witty world of social media. Don't go anywhere. Talk to us. What is it? What is it?
Go ahead. What did you say?
No, we are listening. What do you do when
you said something
up on your screen?
Say it with your chest.
Be careful. Be careful. Be warned.
Oh, sorry. You say it shortly.
Thank you.
You know, it's honeypot that says it with her chest. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Socialville time. Get ready for a dose of social media buzz where the internet, wit and drama collide in the most entertaining way possible. Are you all ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's get right to it. Let's see OJ's family online. First off, African parents cannot blast one child and keep it going. They will turn to the next and start with, and you too, and me what? Now me commit.
But really, why? Why must that? So you, lucky as they are blasting or beating your sibling or whatever it is, yeah, you don't have anything that you're doing, but so that the attention will not just come back to you. That's when you just know that maybe I should be cleaning, or maybe I should be doing something, or be reading my book.
If it's not amebo,
it comes to you.
What are you doing at that point, in that place? If not be amebo. But you know, parents, they beat you ahead of time.
Yeah.
They save it. They don't say you go mess up for front, so they beat you now.
African parents.
All right, let's check out the next one. The next one says, I've decided to open an orphanage for chickens. If I see a chicken walking around without parents, straight to my orphanage.
You are a thief.
Hello.
You are a thief.
Charitable work.
You are a thief.
Tell me you didn't do this when you were in, what was that place you came from again? Spain.
Please, can we just do show?
Can we what?
Just continue with the show. Thank you very much.
All right, no problem. All right, let's check out the next one. Next one says, I did think of how my life go take better. One person, they ask me, do you love me?
Wow. Come on.
These OJ's people, very heartless.
Come on.
Very heartless. What will it take you to say yes or no?
Like, there are other things too. Okay. Let me not say what.
How do you reply to this, OJ?
You already know.
You already know that the answer will be that.
You already know. Like, yo.
Scam.
Fill in the gap.
All right, let's check out the next one. And it says here, you ask me how I did. I say, fine. I ask you how you did. You say, not fine. So, now me will lie, no guesses.
I think we've got to the stage whereby, yeah, we always talk about this thing when people are chatting. You should just, before the billing and the questions reach billing, you come back with your own. So this one don't talk, say fine. The billing wants to go the other way. I'm not fine.
I think I was guilty of this. Someone that I know, very notorious person, buzzes me, half an hour, Jay, what's good? I say, I'm good. So how's it going? I say, nice. I made sure that I never returned
Reply
the
with,
favor.
how far you? You did all right?
Because I know where you go ahead.
Avoid reciprocating. Do not.
All right, let's check out the next one. Next one says, go and marry, go and marry. Now them go still give you empty envelope on your wedding day.
Shots fired.
Is it about the envelope? Is it not about your marriage?
But, yo.
What about well wishes?
But, yo. You have to come because you are forcing the person to go and marry.
Wait.
Sure, you go do one or two things. You go get activities, you go buy a car, you go stay in charge of this one. No, but you just keep.
OJ, have you ever had the opportunity, like, has it ever happened to you, you know, you go to someone's wedding, you're on the dance floor, and then next thing everybody brings out a bundle of money, and you know, what do you do at that point? Do you continue dancing, or you
obviously just leave. You leave. You leave with style. So you just, hey. You now touch your pocket like, just make sure everybody see you do. They come.
You have experience in this.
Well.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is over. It is now time for New Music Wednesday. Time to discover some new music videos. We'll be back, but not shortly.
As usual, there can't be a Wednesday without we bringing to your view pleasure some of the very best of new music videos that have been churned out by some of your faves. New Music Wednesday is about to be on and popping, so let's do this. We start off with Nigerian rapper Odumodu Black with this new one titled Legolas. This song is off Is The Machine Is Coming project, and you can tell that the machine is indeed coming and we are waiting. But in the meantime, let's enjoy Legolas as directed by Mr. Uzu and Gontemi. Next up, we've got music superstar Davido, who is out with this new one titled Offer Me, featuring American singer Victoria Monet. This right here is off his newly released 5th studio album titled 5. Anyways, let's check out the video to Offer Me as directed by Calvador Peterson. To wrap up this week's playlist, we've got this viral tune by Nigerian singer Chella titled My Darling. This right here will get you moving your body and dancing. You think I'm joking? Then let's check out the video as shot by Adan Films. And with that, we'll call it a wrap on this week's episode of New Music Wednesday. Right about now, it's time to bounce.
Welcome back to the show. Amazing times, beautiful sounds that we saw there.
Chella.
Yeah, Chella, by the way. I love that sound. Yeah, I like this other sound too.
Which one?
There was one that trained there before this one now.
What's the title?
I can't remember. Something about Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah.
And amazing, and of course that song has gone viral everywhere.
Yeah,
I didn't even know it was on that sang it till like, oh, this song. I'm hearing this song everywhere.
Thanks to TikTok.
Yeah, crazily. And before that, we checked out Davido from the 5 album featuring Victoria Monet, Offer Me, and we checked out Odumodu Black with Legolas. The machine is coming.
Oh, by the way, you said he's the best rapper right now? I think he's the most commercially successful rapper right now.
Right now.
Not the best rapper.
Okay.
It's up for conversations. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time once again where we get to bring you the very best of Nigerian songs on this week's ESPLASH Top 10 Countdown. All right, the countdown is about to begin. At number 10 this week, making a brand new entry this year. Our first single for this year, after she dropped her album, the year I turned 21, and she did a lot of, tours and all that for the album promotions. Now it's a brand new year, and Ira Star starts this year with All the Love. Let's check it out at number 10.
Ira Star with All the Love. Moving along. Our number 9 song was number 7 last week. It's dropping 2 spots from the 5 album. Davido featuring Odumodu Black and Chike. This one is titled Funds. Let's go.
Featuring Odumodu Black and Chike with Funds. And we're moving to number 8. And number 8 this week was number 6 last week. It's dropped down 2 spots. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about Shay Vibes. It's been in the news recently.
What did you do?
His fans have been coming at him saying, you dropped so many projects.
Like now we need something.
Promotion. But ladies and gentlemen, let's check out Shaolin at number 8, Shay Vibes.
Just check out number 8 song, Shay Vibes with Shaolin right there. Our number 7 song was number 5 last week. Dropping 2 spot, Wizkid right here. Kessa, Dance. Let's dance.
That was number 7, Whiskey with Kessa. We're moving to number 6. This song was number 9 last week. And it's moving all the way to number 6, 3 spots up. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about Famous Pluto with the song Naskra.
Yes, y'all, just check out number 6 song, Famous Pluto right there with Naskra. Number 5, yes, was number 4 last week, dropping 1 spot. And this guy has all the updates, shut down the stadium in France, did yesterday night. Oh God, Burna Boy right here, killing it.
Shout out to Burna Boy shutting down stadiums around the world, from France to Manchester. He's doing it big. Ladies and gentlemen, we're moving to number 4. At number 4, this song was number 8 last week. It skipped all the way 4 places to the top. That's to tell you that this song is virally taking over the airwaves. Ladies and gentlemen, at number 4, Kumi with Arike.
Music right there, number 4, Kumi with Arike. Number 3, moving along. It's returning the same spot as last week. We've got Tenny Money right here. So let's go.
Tenny, take me to church. I love that sound.
Or take me to church by giving me money. So
I mean, I love the sound. I can't wait to see Bruno Mars on it. Right. Hello. Ladies and gentlemen, that was number 3, Tenny Money. And we're moving to number 2 right now. Shout out to all the Nigerians touring the world, taking Afrobeat to the big headline shows. And Rema just performed at Coachella. I loved it, shut it down. Ladies and gentlemen, let's check out Baby, Is It a Crime?
Sweet music right there, ladies and gentlemen. Rema, number 2. Baby Is a Crime. Before we reveal the number 1 song for the week, let's take a quick recap of the tracks that have dominated the chart so far.
Yes, we started at number 10 with a brand new entry, Aya Star with All the Love.
And of course, from the 5 album, Davido featuring Odumodu Black and Chike, we had Fun.
Yes, and we did some Shaolin moves at number 8 with Shay Vibes.
And of course, number 7, we had Wizkid telling us to dance with Kesse.
Right. And they took us to Pluto all the way with Famous Pluto at number 6 with Naskra.
And of course, always giving us the updates, touring everywhere and shutting down big venues. We had Burna Boy number 5 with updates.
Right, at number 4, we had the viral trending song moved all the way from 8 to number 4 this week, Kumi with Arike.
Sweet music, and of course, we checked out another sweet music right there, Tiny sharing money.
And retaining the same spot from last week, Rema giving us Baby, Is It a Crime?
Yes, yo, ladies and gentlemen, our number 1 song for this week. And the 3rd week in a row, ladies and gentlemen. You saw the performance on stage. They've done it twice.
There's a remix.
That might not come out. Do you think it will come out?
I mean, they've performed it twice.
So it has to come out. In case you're wondering, we're talking about Charlie Poppy shutting it down on stage with Burna Boy. So we're expecting a remix to Lao. That's our number